Hey guys. Alright, this will be a fairly short video. What I've done is I've cut a couple of more of these, 80 gridded them. I didn't use any OSPO on them at all. This is the gun I used yesterday. This is my Nest Iwata LPH 400, and I've got a brand new one of these little guys here, desiccant dryer or whatever. So what my plan is I'm going to use this gun. I've got those split in half with a piece of tape. Bottom I'm gonna go real light. Had a guy say, hey, you need to go light on the first coat and then you can hammer it after that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go light on the bottom. I'm gonna hammer it on the top with this gun. Then I'm gonna switch over and I'm gonna go light on the bottom of this one and I'm gonna hammer it on the top of that one. So we'll see if it's the gun or we'll see if it's the technique. Well, that's my plan right now. So anyway, I'll bring you back after I spray them and let you know what happened. Alright, see you. Alright guys, you see I got the cheap shit gun here. Light first on the bottom and then hammered the top. Alright, this is the first coat. There's no fisheyes in that light coat. The one I hammered, fisheyes. See the difference? Alright, that was a cheap shit gun. Alright, with the Nest Iwata, there's a real just misted coat on there. And then there's the heavy coat with the Iwata. And I do not see any fisheyes in that. And I know it's hard to tell in the light, but take my word for it. But you can see those. See the little spots. So I'll give it 20-30 minutes to flash, and then I'll hammer it again and see what happens. I'm interested in seeing this bottom. If I hammer the bottom ones, if they start fish-eyeing. So, all right, there you go. All right, here's the results. This is the second coat, and I blasted the crap out of both of them. Here's what I was calling the cheap shit gun, and on this one, I went the light coat first. It looks like there might be a couple little bubbles, but I don't think those are fisheyes. There's like right through there, there's a little, it almost looks like a bubble. Obviously the fisheyes that were in it initially, they're not going away, obviously, so they're still there. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 10 or 12 of them. Alright, the Iwata, blasted it, and it looks like, yep, it looks like it's trying to fisheye. They're just tiny ones, but those over there are kind of craters. Yeah, I don't get that. Those are like, and that may not be, those may not be fisheyes. They may be, no, they look like fisheyes. Anyway, I just finished spraying this, so I'll let it sit a little bit and see if it does any other crazy crap. But yeah, I obviously have something maybe in the line, or because those are like just tiny, almost not like fisheyes, but they are. Unless it wasn't finished curing out good and had some solvent pop underneath, but you know, I don't think that's the case. Alright, well, there you go. I don't know if I got any more conclusive evidence out of that than anything else, but the Iwata seemed to spray it and not have those big giant ones. Like I say, you can see those huge craters on that one, and then on this one it's almost the same as the Iwata. as far as the little bubbles. Like I said, that may be solvent pop that's caused that. So anyway, there you go. You let me know what you think. Alright, one more look. This was the cheap shit gun, and the first coat was put down real light, and then I hammered the second coat, and it actually turned out pretty decent. I would be fine with that. I mean, it's not perfect, but obviously that's your first coating on your paint to protect against any moisture, and then you're going to put high build over that, and fillers and high build and the whole deal. So, but that, I don't care for that. Those are going to be hard to fill. Those are the big fish eyes, and yeah. So, and then this is the Iwata, and it looks pretty good, except for there's just little tiny bubbles, and like I said, I think that might have been solvent pop, possibly. And then there was the heavy coat. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure how that camera's gonna pick this up, but it's you know, they're just tiny, and again, I could live with that. But looks like the way to go is probably the light coat, like oh, the guy that has the Impala, I can't think of his name now, but anyway, he was saying he uses SBI epoxy, and he sprays it down light coat first and then hammers it. So that looks like that would be my choice, to do it that way. The stuff looks thick as it can possibly be. Of course, I did hammer it on there pretty good, but yeah. And again, that's, you know, I just want to try to get rid of those fish eyes, because the other ones fish eyed so bad. So I thought I'd just throw another couple panels on here and see if I could figure out if it's a gun or the system, and you know. So again, I used a new filter this time. So, you know, that may have helped keep some trash out this time, because these aren't near as bad. Those only have, even the bad part there was, you know, like I said, 10 fish eyes in it or so. The other ones had hundreds, so they were pretty bad. All right, I'll upload this and let you guys tell me what you think. And all right, guys, got these. It's been at least 24 hours. So here's the panels we did, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some Evercoat Rage Gold filler on it. And I bought this. We'll see how these work out. Called Clean Sheets. You can just basically, they're just rip them off after you're done, and chunk them in the trash. That way you don't have to sit and clean your board and all that. Of course, I don't remember what I paid for those. They're not cheap, but time is money when you're talking about some places. So for me, that's not really the case. So anyway, I don't know if you guys want to watch me mix this filler up, so I'll bring you back when I get it mixed up and start putting it on. There's the sheets. I guess you just peel them off when you're done, and go to the next one. Of course, mine has to rip into a bunch of pieces and make it a pen, but probably the person driving. Alright, so anyway, that's that little deal. Isn't that cute? I'm going to give you a little deal to put it under. So, here's what I've done. There's all 4 of the panels. Back up. And I put quite a bit, and then a pretty good blob there, so I could kind of get something under the edge of it, you know, screwdriver or something to kind of pry up on it. Same on all of them. I put a fairly smooth wipe out. Well, not necessarily smooth, but smoothed it out, and then I put just a blob at the top. starting to run out there, so I got a blob up there and then that, but and then wiped it off and left that on the edge, so that may be pretty cool too, seeing how the edge comes off. But anyway, so there they are. Today is Sunday, and we'll wait till next Sunday and start prying on that stuff and see what happens. Several of you said they don't think that fish eyes are going to cause a problem with that, you know, my adhesion test, and so I hope that's the case. Here are the other two. I marked them. This one's the one with the Iwata. You know, I had a piece of tape in the center, so I just wrote on there. It actually looks damn good, I think. Like I said, it's got, I mean, I wouldn't even worry about it if it's on the inside of my car, that one. This one either. I mean, it's pretty good. But then you got your big fish eye. So, you know, I've cleaned that piece of crap gun several times with some pretty strong, pretty stout lacquer thinner. The stuff you buy at Home Depot, somebody said it says lacquer thinner, but somebody said it's more closer to mineral spirits. Well, I'm probably going to be in agreement with that, because this stuff that I put in here, which is this here, will burn the shit out of your hands. It's super stout, and that's it. But it's yeah, you can see what it did to the paint on top of that pressure pot. I mean, it just bubbled it right up. The other stuff is, like I said, from Home Depot, and it's just a little, I think a little 1 gallon deal, and yeah, it's not near that stout. So just a heads up on that. So there you go. We'll see what happens here in a week, and I'll probably get back on some other projects in between time. So gotta go to the fire station tomorrow, so won't be any videos from tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great evening, and tomorrow I hope is a great day. See you later.